Hello CSE 1010 students. I wanted to make a video, hopefully a short one, to introduce myself and cover a few points, some of our big questions starting off the semester. I am your instructor for the course, David Strimple. When you look at the lecture videos, which hopefully will remember to show you in Husky CT, but some of you have, you're going to find the videos are made by two professors. They are not me. Those videos are 2 or 3 years old and they're not getting remade this semester. Those two professors created this course and they've passed it off. Let's see. I reside in the ITE building. My office is number 260. My office hours are Monday 3 to 4 and Tuesday 2 to 3. Make use of those and any other things that you can to get in contact with people that can answer your questions. And that reminds me, that would be Piazza. Okay, so see, these are some of the things that I want to cover right now. First of all, Husky CT, which you probably have found, because if you didn't, I'm not sure you would get this recording. But this has been a little bit of a sticky point because we were in the process of combining classes when the semester began. That should have been taken care of ahead of time. Apologies on not getting information updated sooner as well. So the name of the name will have changed, but for me it is the third one down. If yours is slightly different, which some students have said theirs is different, if you can get into that one, that's probably the right one. Some students said the old one that has been disabled now says that you can't get into it. I have these two sections up here. Those are the lecture sections. They're not going to have any information in it and they should be locked to you. They say private here. So yours should read something like this: CSE 1010 stores Hartford, Avery Point. It's got multiple instructors. When I go into this, my view just happens to be that I've got a bunch of announcements posted. And this is some of the issues that we had when we started the semester. And that kind of leads me into the zyBooks, although I will go into zyBooks and show it to you. But one of the big issues we had starting off was the Husky book bundle. And that's new this semester, so the hiccups were expected, but I didn't know what the exact problems were going to be. But it seems that a number of students walked away with their bundle without getting a subscription code to zyBooks. That should be included. Somebody said it should be in a paper envelope. Some students said that they were told that it was on back order and it wouldn't be here until, well, actually yesterday. But I went to the bookstore face to face and they told me the same thing. When I told them, I don't think that makes sense, are you sure? They did look in the cabinet behind the desk and found a bunch of them. So if you did not get your subscription code in your bundle, you should go get that. Hopefully these things are being ironed out. Other things that have been a little bit confusing, Piazza, and I changed this link yesterday. Piazza is a forum where you can go and ask questions. There are two professors. I'm the only one at Storrs, but there is a professor, Chris Kemsick in Hartford, and he has 3 sections. And I believe we both made a Piazza, and so there might have been 2 different links up there. So hopefully, I think that's fixed today. We have 12 TAs that are there to answer questions. We have the 2 instructors that are there to answer questions. And for those of you students who feel like you're experienced, you know what's going on, you can also chime in and answer other students' questions. So that might be one of the quicker ways you are going to get your questions answered, by going into Piazza and follow this link up here. Hopefully it is working now. It should be. Yeah, I think that's all there. I do want to show you the assignments, but I'll come back to that. So I want to go over to zyBooks now. You should see the light blue, how to use zyBooks. I'm pretty sure. I think everybody gets that one. and you should have your class, which is this one here, CSE 1010, and it says Spring 2023 down here. So when I started this course, it was like 2 school days before you guys showed up in the previous semester. The first thing I did is I went into how to use zyBooks. It may have taken me 20 minutes to get through the whole thing. As I was doing it, I was thinking this is probably going to save me more than 20 minutes, and I kind of got that feeling as chapter 1 started. So let's go into zyBooks here, because I've had questions about I don't know what the assignment is. Let's see. All right, these are all made active today. Maybe they shouldn't all be active, but okay. So I can see in my view that there is a due date for lab assignment of the 25th, which is tomorrow, and that is at 11:59 p.m. And participation questions also due tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. and homework 1 due on the 30th. Let's see. If you see something different, maybe that's because you never noticed that you could scroll off of this welcome tag, and you may have different tags down there at the bottom. So if you have an assignments tab, not tag, you could probably see the due date there. If you don't see that, let's go back to the Husky CT, and I'm going to go into back to the course and into course content. So here's where you're going to find the lectures. And some students find them useful. Nobody's told me that they don't. But let's see, down here you are going to find the course schedule. Come on. Where did it go? I don't see the course schedule. See if I go edit it. It should be showing up, and I don't see it there, but it is there as a PDF and a spreadsheet. Okay, so let's see why I may not have been able to see that. So let's turn that off and go back so I see something's a little closer to your view. Let me go to course content. And the schedule. Okay, so it was there. It was just that I had editing on and didn't see it. So you can also find the course schedule there. If there's ever a discrepancy between the course schedule there and on zyBooks, I believe zyBooks is going to win that battle. Okay, that leaves me with one more thing I wanted to talk about, late assignments. When things are due in zyBooks, they're due at 11:59. When that clock hits midnight, that data is taken from you. So if you are in the middle of assignment, it's over. I probably spent roughly an hour and a half nearly every morning last semester answering a very similar email. I need an extension. I did not get that done. And I got to tell you that that is going to be a difficulty. Last semester, over 1,000 students. This semester, close to 600. It's just not reasonable for us to be able to do that. So that data is captured and collected at 11:59. So it's very difficult, it's very time consuming to give individual students extensions. So some people said things like, my internet wasn't working very well and it went out and it stressed me out and I didn't finish until 12:15, okay? And then I could go into the computer and go, you started at 11:48. You had 2 weeks to do it. Don't do that, guys. As time goes on, you have plenty of time to have the assignment in front of you and then be able to get that assignment done. So the vast majority of questions about getting extensions, they were sorry, I'm not doing that. So try to stay on top of those assignments. Okay, so that's it. I know we got off to a bit of a rough start as far as some of the information, but maybe for a lot of you that didn't affect you. But you should be into zyBooks and having those first assignments due. You don't actually hit submit, it's just what you have done. It's captured at midnight on the 25th or whatever day it's due. Okay, well, come see me if you have questions. I had students that came to office hours last semester. I feel like they left happy customers, and I did get repeat customers too. So if you feel like you're behind, you're not understanding this, come in, make use of your TA in your lab, make use of the classmates, let it be known that you're working on something that you're struggling with, and then you'll see that other people in the class will start to open up and share those same results probably. So the class is going to be make it what you will. It is a flipped class, which means that a lot of the work is on your plate and not as much on ours, and it's the way it has to be because I said 500-600 students. I have like 3 sections scheduled at a time multiple times, so they would have to replicate me for me to be able to stand in front of you and teach all the time. So it's a necessity with the numbers that we have that the course is done this way. All right, so basically what I'm saying is reach out. I'm trying to do this, get this information out there to say let's not get behind, because the more people get behind, the more lost they get. So I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with your CSE 1010 course, and hope to see you this semester.